Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of the Moonlighter playthrough. Today, we're starting off in the house, and I do need to unload a bunch of my stuff, so I can do that really quickly. I believe this is the one that nothing goes into. So, today, we're going to be doing a little bit more of the dungeon stuff, and on top of that, really not a whole lot more. So, yeah, I always say like on top of that, and then don't actually say anything to go on top of that. But, I will say, I am literally like, as I start recording this, I just got out of the film theater stream where they did the full John Wick movie. So that was fun. I enjoyed watching it. Good movie. Um, do recommend it. All that stuff. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's actually the first time I've ever seen it. So yeah, I did enjoy it. But anyway, jumping into the game. If you all like the movie too, let me know. Because I do actually. I just said we're going to go ahead and jump into the game, but really quickly first, before we do that, I do just want to make sure that this is actually turned sound-wise, not too loud. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I do want to know, like, some more stuff about the viewers, all of you. So, just let me know. What movies, what books, all that stuff do you like? So we're going to take out this room. This room actually introduces I don't know if they're a new enemy. We may have been able to encounter them last time, and they just happened to not spawn. But yeah, these fist guys, you can't attack them until they actually try to attack you, like that. And then while they're down, you can get them, which is pretty cool. And they have some good drops too. So, let's see. Here's one of them that has to go to the left or right. So we can see that those, again, they auto-align. Oh, and we're already in here. I'll read that when we come back this way. So, again, from last time, those rooms with the pawns. Oh, this is a lot of guys. Those rooms with the pawns and, or not pawns, the, what are they? The fountains, springs, that's what they are. The rooms with the springs are generally the room right before a boss, and so I want to wait a little bit before heading on in there. Because once you fight a boss, there's no going back, if I remember correctly. So, we're going to do that one last. And I guess we'll head on up this time. Take out this guy. Oop. Okay, so that picked that up, but that's fine. You can grab these. This game, realizing it's probably more commentary will be required. Because the gameplay, I mean, I said it last time, it's kind of like Zelda-ish, you know, with the combat and the dungeon stuff. So, it's a game that, like, yeah, it's fun to watch, but it's one of those where either you have to be constantly talking for an audience, or you just don't talk at all. So, I'm gonna have to come up with some things to talk about. But here's a bit of lore for those of you that are interested. So yeah, this is just talking about how it's all random, and now it's getting super existential. Yeah, existential. Struggled saying that one. And man, this is this is really going on for a while. So there we go. It's that wing of the dungeon taken care of. Again, if you want to read through all the lore that I'm scrolling through really quickly, just pause the video, look at it. Or if you can read that fast, that's good too. But, let's see, we are filling up our inventory quite quickly. Now, this is actually really cool in here. So, you can see this little, I don't really know what's called that, but little foresty, alcove, portal-y effects thing. You walk in here, this is actually the second dungeon, and these enemies are exclusively part of the second dungeon. And so, what's cool is they have little occasional areas that will open up into the next difficulty. And you can see the cool distortions and stuff. And it's always just the one room. I think I saw a couple of sparkle effects in the top left. Let's look again. Yeah. So again, that means you can drop down here and, ooh. Now the question is, do I want to try to grab that? And I think, well, first of all, I need to get rid of some of this stuff. So, oh, and I can't actually do that. Let's see. Well, I guess in that case, I may as well just get rid of some of these. And see, how do I think if I actually don't remember how to drop things. How do I do that? I actually can't remember. Guess, yeah, I can't do that. Eventually that'll do something, but yeah, we're just gonna look here. So, what I'm contemplating is I can grab this, and it is worth a lot. However, something happens when you grab it. I guess I'm just gonna try it out. But yeah, as you can see, there will be a thing. Is it not gonna happen? Looks like it might not end up happening, which is weird. Usually, you know what, I'm not gonna worry about it. If it's not gonna happen right now, then it's not gonna happen right now, and I'm completely fine with that. It'll happen eventually, and when we get there, I will talk all about it, because it is a really cool mechanic, because those books, these things, the Golem histories, all the volumes are worth a good bit. Now I'm thinking this is going to be a boss. It might not be, but I'm thinking, yeah, here we go. And I'm not going to beat it, I don't think, unless I can do really well. That's not good. That's not good. That's really not good. Why? Okay, well. Okay, well. Why? Why? I just want to know why. That's my question. Why? Of all times, I said... of all the times that could have happened, my controller dies. Okay. So, not to blame the controller, but we all saw that. I walk into the boss room and then this happens. And yes, I intentionally took the batteries out right there to make a point. However, we all saw that. That was unfair. I don't like that. If I'm in the boss room and I was doing pretty decently well, I would say, I'd like to point that out. I was doing pretty well against that boss, and then that happened. So, yeah, it's upsetting. But, you know, what can you do? Luckily, you don't get punished too hard in this game, because, oh, what's that I got? Can't check it out until I take out all the little slime enemies in here. But, yeah, there's no undoing it now, I guess. That is a flying golem egg. Don't remember what that does for me. Hopefully it's good. Yeah, so these big slime guys right here, they can be a bit of a problem. So you gotta be careful around them. They can trap you, and then everything else in the room comes after you. Okay, so there's two of these guys. That's not too terrible. Can just get in and then go back if I'm not completely terrible at the game. Didn't mean to switch to the broom there, though. So, okay. Down in the comments, I need some things to talk about. I want some questions about me, some questions about you. Because, yeah, this game, it's more about the commentary, I realize now. And I need to work on the commentary. So, let me heal. If you guys could come up with some stuff to talk about, that would be pretty cool. But for now, since we're just starting up this episode and I can't really look into comments that will be posted in the future, I can actually just do that. Okay, here we go. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to do this room up here first, because that will allow me to get some more stuff to put in there, which will be good because then there's less for me to have on me afterwards. So I'll take that out. And I think I'll just actually, or not, I think I'm actually just going to take care of the entire dungeon first. Or not the entire dungeon, the entire level until the boss. Then once I get to the... I feel like you should be able to break those. But yeah, once I get there to the boss, I will head back or to the... What is it? The spring. Again, I keep forgetting things and their names when I start recording is my thing. And yeah, so these hand fist things, they will knock stuff out of your inventory when you get hit by them. So, more than just doing damage. I do think they're a good enemy. Again, a lot of this stuff in this game is really well done, which I appreciate because, you know, dungeon crawler type games, that is not good for me. That is really not, well, that was stupid of me. You know what, we're going to go to the town. And the reason we're going to go to the town is because I need some money to get better gear. Because apparently, I'm not good at this right now. So, we're going to do that. And then once we do that, we will go back in. So, more stuff to talk about. I've gone over watching John Wick. Now, okay. On a similar note, Matrix movies, one of the best trilogies of all time. Okay, I put it up there with the original Star Wars trilogy. It is great. Matrix trilogy, it is great. And there's really not too much else that I can think of that I would actually put up there along with it. So maybe 250 for that. But yeah, the Matrix trilogy is really good. Star Wars original trilogy, it's really good. As for the new, new ones, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Because 6 was afraid of 7. Which, yeah, I would have been afraid of something like that too if I were episode 6. Anyway, yeah, so people are gonna want this for 80. I'll say 80. But I forgot what I was talking about because I was looking at the price of that. But yeah, the new movies, 7 was okay. 8 was less okay, and Rise of Skywalker was, well, it was Rise of Skywalker. There's not much else I can really say about it other than that. But we can open the shop now. This is my opinion on it, and I feel like this is a lot of opinions on it. But I really want to know. There's got to be somebody who enjoyed the sequel trilogy for Star Wars. Now, as for the prequels, I don't know a single person who unironically thinks they're good. Because, oh, that is too cheap apparently, but good for him. Good deal. Guess I will quick place. Let's see, these are good for potions, which I will need to make, and I will show off how to do that. So I'm gonna keep hold of those. Fabric, oh, fabric is actually super expensive. I guess I'll make it 260. Didn't realize it was such a high value item. But yeah, with the prequel trilogy for Star Wars, it is. I know not a single person who thought they were good for anything other than the memes. And they definitely have the high ground on that. I regret making that joke. Anyway, we're doing well. We are selling a lot of things here. And I thought this would be worth a lot more than it actually was. But I know it's more than... Okay, I don't know the price of any of that. We'll just say 20. And I think once these 4 are gone, I will head on out and buy some stuff if I can. Let's see. Good. He's happy with that. So I know 260 now is the right price for that. And apparently 80 was too good of a deal. And apparently whatever that was too good of a deal too. Man, I need a... Whatever, it's fine. The whole point of this game is finding the perfect price, which apparently I didn't do on a single one of those. But it's finding the perfect price to get the best profit. And yeah, that's about it. So we can see I made a good bit, so that's nice. And I believe, if I'm thinking correctly, I can open up this, quick stack everything, and then I guess I'll sort it too, just so it looks nicer. And it should still count it as being in my inventory, if I'm remembering correctly. So let's see, this guy here, let's see. Yeah, so because of that forest area that we got a little sneak peek at, we can now make some higher tier armor and weapons and stuff. So I will be sure to favor that at some point. But yeah, iron chestplate too. Can't remember what stuff we need for specific upgrades for these things. But can't make any of that yet. It's fine. These I'm not worried about. These I'm not worried about. These I'm not worried about. Okay. So the claws. I can make some training gloves. So I will... I'll grab that, yeah. And I do want 2 of those, so I can make 1 of each of these, which both require them. And let's see, that one needs one of those fuse things, and that needs another thing that looks like a fuse. So, it's exciting. Good to know. Now this, I will probably do this. Yeah, get rid of that. Now what I've got is I've got these claws here with a really good charge attack. And, you know, they also do a lot of damage on their own. So this will definitely be super helpful for damage output, because if we look, my sword here, how do I check? Okay, so that does 20 damage, and this does also 20 damage. But... bear with me. It's better, trust me. It is a much better weapon. And even if it's not better than the sword, it is better than the broom, because we know the broom does 6. So I can quick move that. Then, what I'm going to do is head on down to here real quick. And when I say here, what I really mean is here. What I can do is come on in to the potion shop, and again, we can see that we've got the HP potions. We've got the one where you pay more gold, but no ingredients. This one you pay less gold, but ingredients. And then there's also these. This one can't do yet. You can only get the tier 1. So I will grab probably, let's see, 10 I can afford, and 10 I need. So we're just going to grab that, and I didn't mean to star it, because I know what I need for that. Now, it's cool, though. You can quick equip it, and you can only quick equip 1 stack of 5, but that's fine. There's no issues whatsoever with that. So, because again, so long as it's in our hotbar up here, we don't have to worry about it actually being dropped when we leave. But we're going to head on in. Hopefully, we'll be able to, A, get to the boss, B, not suck against the boss, and C, so long as we don't suck against the boss, our controller doesn't die while we're fighting the boss again, because that would be almost as bad as Star Wars prequels. Yep, we are going back to that. So, yeah, the gloves, they do about as much damage. However, they are closer range, and they're faster, so that's kind of a little bit of a trade-off there. So, yeah, as for damage output, I think most of the weapons actually have pretty similar, if not the exact same damage outputs in the like first tier. It's really when you start upgrading it that the differences start to arise. Which, again, that's cool. That's kind of how I feel like the class systems should be in a lot of RPGs. And that's actually cool. You can punch through the rocks, which is nice. Because that keeps me distance from them, because they need to be pretty close to use the sword. But, yeah, that's how it was in Terraria 2. You always start out with the classless things, and then eventually, once you get far enough into the game, everything starts having set bonuses for every class, which is good. Starts you off where you can try out a bunch of things without actually worrying about kind of being too overwhelmed with it all. Now this is cool. I can just do 2 punches. That guy will survive because it's a higher tier, but then I can do 1 more and take it out. Now, there's a secret down here that I seem to have missed. But hey, it's a chest. I'm going to save that, actually. Because I believe I can survive a couple more rooms without getting rid of the stuff in my inventory. Rocket moves, yeah, that's crazy. Smashed it right back. Oh, core. Very nice. Good for you. So yeah, they got one of the... I don't think I have any on me. One of those crystal cores. They're pretty nice. And yeah, you can see on the map, there's that question mark that indicates it's a special room where we found that little hidden alcove. And man, I am taking the hits. Use a potion since I've got 10 of them. And there we go. Taking out the enemies. What is kind of good and kind of bad in some situations, slime slows you down. But if you want to be precisely moving, then it's really not too big of an issue. There we go. Took down one of the hands. Took down one of the... I don't know what those things are called. I may have to look and see if it'll... I think there is a enemy log, perhaps. Don't quote me on that, though. There we go. We aren't actually using up too many potions. Read the lore. Here we go. That's that. We will... Okay. So I got the swords, which I believe are not going to be as good as these, because these I actually want for stuff. And so we will get those instead. Okay, so here's this. And now I can head back this way, jump across these, and we will put all our stuff in the chest, which will give us a much needed little boost. Because now we don't have to worry about dying at the boss and losing all the stuff. I mean, it would still be nice to beat the boss, but I do want these on me. But, you know, if we lose to the boss, at least we don't lose any of our items now. Which, again, that's a little bit more important. Now, if we do beat the boss, we get to move down a level and get some better gear, better loot. So, definitely be nice if we beat it. I am at full health, though, so I should have probably saved the potion, because it looks like I didn't actually need it. But now this guy, so long as I can dodge the attacks decently, which it looks like I'm going to be fine at. Are you serious right now? Are you actually serious? Are you serious? Okay, come on, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Are you... Okay, look. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why? Every single time. What is with this game? Okay. Hang on just 1 second. Okay, so probably not going to edit that out, because why would I? Um, basically, what I'm doing right now is my Game Boy has decided that it doesn't want the contacts to work too well anymore. Apparently my headset thinks the same thing. And so, put some aluminum foil down in there, and I'm just gonna transfer that to the Xbox remote now. Cause, yeah, that twice in a row. And it's only when we get to the boss, which isn't great, and this headset is way too loose. Things are not going well right now. We're having some technical difficulties. It's probably going to be the name of the episode, because things seem to be working quite heavily against us now. But the batteries should be very firmly pressed up against the contacts in this thing now. So in theory, we'll be good when we get to the boss again. If we can get to the boss again. But it's fine. It's fine because we got the stuff we wanted. And I probably should have just done it again right there. But we'll do one little round of shopkeeping. And then we'll head on back in one more time. Let's see, we will quick move all of this. Then we'll head down here. Okay. I want to sell. Man, I have so little stuff that I care about. We will quick place you, which I do not know how much I want to sell for. It's under the white stone, which I don't know, but that was 250. So I'll say 230 maybe. I'll say 230. And then on top of that, I guess the broom, which is not worth anything really. We'll do 10. And then, yeah, that's about it. We're not going to be selling a whole lot today, but it's fine. So you can see in the bottom, there's actually a little bit of a calendar clock thing. That just shows time as it's passing in the game, which is cool. Pretty sure it always starts you January 1st, but, oh man. So we know 230 is a bit much, so I'll drop it to 200. And that'll hopefully be a good price. Now, broom for 10 gold, I think that is a perfectly fair trade. And apparently 200 is too high also. 170. It's gotta be good, right? But yeah, broom for 10 gold and broken sword for 170. I mean, you can take this thing and forge Terrorblade out of it. So, really? Okay, that thing is probably worth a whole lot more than 170, and you still think it's overpriced. So, you know what? I don't even care that you're unhappy with the purchase. You bought it. You were the one who decided it was worth your money even if you didn't like it. So, don't get mad at me. I didn't force you to buy anything. Now, it looks like this broom is really doing a great job. Taking off. Everyone wants it. They want it so badly they won't even look at it because they know they just have to buy it if they look too quickly or too closely. This guy, though, he looks like he wants a weapon. There we go. What's it gonna be? Happy customers, right? Right. There we go. This is a really unproductive day at the shop. Okay. So, we are at the 30-minute mark, basically, now. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is stop the episode here. Even though, again, we didn't really do much. Exactly. But that's fine. That's fine because next episode we are going to hopefully beat the first level boss, without the remote dying on us when we do it. But yeah, that's It's irritating that happened back to back. And that wasn't staged, okay? I don't want the remote to intentionally die every time I get there, but that's just the way it went. That's the way it goes sometimes. So, yeah, that's a shame though. But next time we'll definitely beat it. And maybe we'll even trying to think. I don't know if I'll be able to take on the entire Golem dungeon, but yeah, I'm not sure. Can I buy any of this stuff yet? No. So, yeah, next time we'll do a good bit of that, of the first dungeon. Maybe be able to get a shop upgrade or two, and definitely get some armor upgrades, because I believe at the moment we are sitting at a cool nothing. So, I'm actually going to swap two of these. But I will see you all next time, and have a great day.